When I first started coming out into the woods, learning bushcraft, I didn't have a lot of money, and I ended up having to make a lot of my own equipment. And one of the things that I carry even now today is this, the fire starting kit. There are a couple of bits and pieces in this fire starting kit that I want to talk to you about. Very easy to put together and very easy to light a fire with, reliable fire. It's just basically a little shoe box, a little shoe polish box with a piece of flint and a couple of pieces of old hacksaw blade, carbon steel hacksaw blade, not the Triflex hacksaw blades that some shops now sell. Other than that, it's filled with char cloth. Okay, and what this is basically is an old pair of denim jeans that have been tightly bound, put into an old can, put in the fire, and roasted without air. And then you just tear it up, and it makes excellent tinder. So how does it work? Well, take a piece of our char cloth, our hacksaw blade, and you want the side of the hacksaw blade that doesn't have any teeth on it. Okay, and you find when we bring the two together, you get sparks like that. So we take our char cloth, put the edge of it next to the edge of the flint, find a sharp corner, and we strike downwards onto it. Takes a bit of time. We now have our glowing ember. We want to pack that. We blow on it, and you can see it starts to glow. What I've done previously is I've taken just the fine leaves from these dry ferns that are in the forest at the moment, bundled them up into a small ball, and place our glowing char cloth ember in there. You start to get the yellow smoke, and you start to hear the crackling. There we have our fire. Nice and easily, nice and quick. That's as easy as it is. Fire purely from a piece of old hacksaw blade, a piece of flint, and char cloth in an old shoe polish tin. This downed conifer has given me a really good idea to show you. I'm going to show you how to make a fire dolly, which is a very reliable way of lighting your fire when the forest is a little bit damp, and it uses good old conifers here. Okay, what we're looking to do is take a hand's grab of small pencil to matchstick thick twigs, approximately the same length as from your elbow to your fingertip. And what we're actually looking to do, take these, just break them off, and it does work with green conifers, but it works an awful lot better with dead ones like this. The wood of these conifers is absolutely impregnated with flammable resins, and what makes it good for firelighting in damp conditions. As you can see, what I've got here, I can just about get my fingers around that bundle. I'm going to tie it off with a piece of green spruce here. Nothing particularly important about that. It could be anything. It could be a bendy piece of birch or something like that. It's just to keep it secure whilst we're lighting a fire. So there you go. And then what we do is we put our birch bark or our matches to these fine ends, and it actually starts lighting a fire a lot quicker than perhaps shaving down kindling wood. Just linking it all together now, we'll show you how to make a use the whole set. That's the flint and steel, and the bracken that I showed you earlier. Make fire with that, and then we'll take the 2-hand bundle. Just show you how easy it is. To get a fire going. Because it's so hot and full of resin, it burns very, very quickly. And you can just collect large amounts of these to light your fire with, or just to cook on if you're just wanting to warm up a cup of tea. Anyway, you can see it works.